Two Nashville restaurants close this year, many that have been here for years. But some big-name hospitality groups are moving in. Welcome to News 2 at 4. I'm Kendall Ashman. Well, News 2's Haley Wilgus looks at the challenges as Nashville's food scene evolves.
The bar at Hathorn is much quieter these days. John Stevenson closed his beloved West Nashville restaurant in September after nearly 6 years in business.
It's been bittersweet. We just felt like we were still almost right to the point where we were going to be okay, and it just didn't happen. I put my heart and soul into this, and we did have some success, but unfortunately couldn't continue.
There was the setback of the pandemic, then inflation and increased costs of food and supplies. But the real tipping point for Stevenson was the rising cost of labor and a shortage of workers, with 67 new restaurants opening in the city in 2024, according to the Nashville Convention and Visitors Corp.
There are a lot of quality groups that are opening restaurants. Hotels are bigger groups that come in and are doing a great job, but they do have deeper pockets. They have the ability to offer pretty decent health insurance and paid time off, lots of things that smaller operators, it's more difficult for them to do.
Many of those smaller operators have also closed their doors this year, including Cinema, Lou in East Nashville, PDK Southern Kitchen, multiple Party Foul locations, and McCabe Pub said goodbye after 41 years in Sylvan Park. Meanwhile, out-of-town restaurateurs continue to eye the Nashville market for expansion, including Columbus, Ohio-based Cameron Mitchell Restaurants, opening its high-end seafood and steak spot, Ocean Prime, in Nashville Yards next year.
But Nashville's just a great market. It's a growing market. It's a booming market. It's a young market. You have tourism. You have professional sports. You got a great office market. Amazon being part of our project was certainly enticing.
David Miller is president and chief operating officer of Cameron Mitchell Restaurants. The group has 50 locations across the country, but Miller says they haven't lost sight of their humble beginnings.
We started with one restaurant and slowly built our company over the past 32 years. One of the most important things for us is that as we go into a market is that we become part of that community. We give back to that community. We employ, 100, 150, new, we call our employees associates. But it's very important for us to get engaged and connected to our community that we do business in.
Stevenson embraces Nashville's rising star as a food city, but says, remember your neighborhood joints.
People just forget. I was like, remember that little restaurant that we loved? It's like, it's still there, and they still need you, and they would love to see you come back and patronize them and help them stay in business.
In Nashville, Haley Wilgus, News 2.